So here we have the Crua Modus. And one of the special things about the Crua Modus is that it can come in a couple different forms and formats. So what we've got here is the base inside with a bug mesh and air poles, and then over the top we've got our Crua canopy, or the Modus fly sheet over the top. You'll notice that on this particular fly sheet there are no vents that are built into it, because this fly sheet has another special little feature, and that it can also be used as a hammock. So what we've designed here is that this fly sheet specifically has these bungees to make sure that it doesn't touch the ground fully, which will allow all of the airflow for your inner tents to come underneath the fly sheet, promoting a constant circulation of air inside because it's coming in from all sides at the bottom. One important thing to note, because all of your ventilation for this particular tent is coming from underneath, if you're someplace where you're expecting heavy snowfall, you want to make sure that you check often throughout the day in the evening to make sure that these don't get blocked. You know, snow can pile up, and you don't want to cut off your major source of air. So I know it can be a pain, but even set your alarm, get up in the middle of the night, just make sure that there's still a clear path underneath for constant airflow into your tent. Here we are inside the Modus Culla, attached to our all-in-one mattress and quilt. You'll notice when you get inside the Culla, at the head end, there's a large vent. It may come to you closed. We recommend when you're inside, you unzip both sides, and this vent remains open at all times when you're inside the tent. In addition to the head vent of the Modus Culla, to ensure proper airflow, you must keep the door open a minimum of 8 inches, or about 20 centimeters. Of course, you could do more if you want, if it's a nice breezy day and you want to let some air flow through, but you must keep at least 8 inches or so there, and you can of course close down the bug mesh to make sure that no creepy crawlies or anything get into your tent. Again, there's one on both sides. You could do both or you could do one, but you must keep at least one open to allow for proper airflow. So there we've shown you a couple of the configurations for the Crua Modus. Hopefully you have a better understanding of how the ventilation works and why it's important in this particular tent. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact us at support@cruaoutdoors.com.